I did not expect those dummies to be so heavy. I think that's what frustrated me, because I lift heavy and I understand my legs are strong, but I didn't expect my upper body to be so weak since we've been training upper body. That was the first time I've ever carried that dummy. Usually we carry other soldiers when we practice, and I usually get stuck with the smaller girls, so it's easier. They're about the same weight as me. So yeah, that was the first time I've ever had to drag a dummy that weighed a lot. After some time, after some pure determination, I finally got the dummy over to the end. I think I did pretty decently on that one. It was fun and exciting to see a dog because my sister's a vet tech in the Army, so I just got to doing what we usually do on normal human beings, and I just did the same thing on the dog. The obstacle course was fun. I'm terrified of heights, so going up the tough one after we crossed the beams was a little nerve-wracking, having to go over and climb down. Jacob's ladder got me just because I didn't trust myself to start going down because I couldn't reach the pole beneath me. The rope swing, I could not get a grip on the rope. The rope was slick and I just couldn't grip it. The Weaver, I felt my arms were getting weak and I didn't want to fall from the very top. So I made the decision to not injure myself and just come down. That I need to practice the Weaver more. But I feel like I need to get over the fear and make sure my arms are strong enough to feel like I have the strength to keep going. The PFA, that was my second time ever doing a PFA. I did really good to my standards. I passed. It was a learning experience. It was fun. I would say the low crawl, because at that point my entire body was exhausted and I just had to keep pushing through. Because it's not far, but at that time my body was so tired from having to sling the 45-pound weight up above my head and back down. It's tiring on the arm, it's very taxing, but it's not hard if you have a good grip, and I believe I wore gloves to combat the harshness on your hands. So at the end of it, we had to swim down, get the dummy, bring it over to the ledge, and put it on top. I struggled with keeping my head above the water while carrying the dummy, so I was scaring myself and psyching myself out because water kept going into my mouth.
Once you're ready, go back and get him. Got it.
What if I don't get him? If I don't get him, that's a 0 overall?
No, you'll be no go for the last part. You can do it. Do it. You got this. Mind over matter. Let's go.
His head doesn't have to be above?
Nope. As long as his torso's up. That's it. Worry about his head. Take out of the water.
I had some external motivation from one of the cadre, and I also wanted to just do it. I wanted to be able to say that I was able to get it over. I think it's really fun being the only girl on the team, just because you can say, oh, I was on this team, and other girls are like, I wouldn't want to do that. But it's fun, it's a good experience, it's a good way to push yourself and grow as a person. Sometimes I feel like I have to prove myself because everybody looks at me and they're like, oh, it's just a small girl, she's not going to do anything.
Camilla, were you about to quit?
I was thinking about it, sir. I was choking on water and I was psyching myself out. But I'm glad I had like other people.
It's real fun to prove people wrong, but also to prove to myself that I'm just as capable as everybody else. I'm very competitive. I don't like losing, so I try to be better than one person. If I beat them, I'll try to be better than the next person. Like with anything, I want to push myself. Last year I got taken off the team for reasons. I don't ever want to experience that again, so I'm always pushing myself physically and mentally, trying to grow and exceed new boundaries. It's an honor, really. They're both very good soldiers. They're strong and they're both really smart. Anytime I have a question, they're always there for me to ask them. Burdick helps a lot with anything to do with the medical lanes. He has more knowledge on that than most of us, I feel like. I just have fun competing against them because they're always going to push me and they never look down on me just because I'm a girl.